I believe my guess for Noir was DC Douglas, because Noir sounds a lot like Wesker. Hey, how'd he get his armor back? That ain't fair. It is a very emotional, sad scene. Biologically, why is it that the two boars, which appear nearly identical to each other, aside from one of them's wearing armor, why is it also that one can emit toxic poisonous gas and the other one just dies instantly with no other gimmicks? What's going on there? These black marks must keep showing up my body. Sometimes wonder, God damn it, I can't read the whole thing. Okay, it's in the description of one of the videos. Probably the one where it first showed up. So go check that one. But insane that there's still some of those loading screens that I'm seeing. I guess technically not for the first time, but for one of the first times. Now watch this drive. Onto the feet. Come on. Badass. Not kind of a toxic moment. Not great. Not pleasant. But impressive. I don't like how close they get. I don't really think there should be, and I don't think there really is meant to be any implied romance between Kaine and NieR. Their faces got weirdly close there, and that's always felt a little bit off. I don't think it's. I don't know. God, I remember at the end of season 2 when Mikasa's giving her lovey-dovey eyes to Eren, and I clocked that, and my friends who I was watching with, who were manga readers and were significantly ahead of me, they hadn't read the whole thing at that point because it wasn't out when season 2 of the anime came out, but they were well ahead of me, and I was like, it feels like they're kind of setting up a romance for Eren and Mikasa, and I don't want that. I don't think that really fits with their characters. I think they're much more of a sibling dynamic. And my friends were like, you're crazy. That's not the framing of the scene at all, and you're crazy for thinking that. That's wish fulfillment. I was like, it's not wish fulfillment. I don't think it's a good place to take their characters. I prefer seeing it as a sibling dynamic. I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. And spoilers for Attack on Titan, lo and behold, Mikasa being in love with Eren in a romantic sense is literally vital to the ending of the entire show. It is vital to the plot that Mikasa romantically likes Eren. I still don't love that part of the plot, but oh boy, I clocked it when I was supposed to, and my friends who were like reading the manga and were ahead of me had no idea. and thought I was crazy for thinking that was a thing. Anyway, speaking of loving each other, and how I think some main characters should sometimes have more of a sibling dynamic than a romantic dynamic, let's finish this thing. Oh, nope, one more, sorry. I saw the hallway coming to a tapering off point on the minimap, and I thought that was the end, but no. Multiple rooms of these bad boys. Alright, now let's finish this.
Yonah.
Not only does he have the methlets, that also, like, arms across chest pose reminds me a lot of Taboo from Smash Bros. Brawl. I don't remember if I said that the very first time. Weird how many things this weird little guy resembles. Did Brawl predate this game? I think Brawl might have predated this game. It was 08, I think, because I think it was a pretty early Wii entry, and Wii was 06. Anyways, let's turn this book into kindling. Gonna start monologuing about the Mona Lisa, Mr. Douglas? Ow.
Tool hope to stand against the Shadowlord.
It's gonna be really funny if I'm wrong about that. I feel like I remember a strange memory of, hey, I recognize Nora's voice actor, but that does not mean I am correct about who I think it is now that I'm getting a better listen to it.
Be careful!
It's just my best guess.
Hey, Sunshine. There's something kinda weird happening in your heart. The hate is gone. The
Kaine?
sadness
Thank
is
you,
gone.
Kaine.
It's just a bunch of light now. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
Badass.
Wait.
I don't know when we start getting new stuff for the ending. But man, it sure has been the exact same as ending B so far.
Yonah.
I'm curious when the... Because again, I don't even remember, like, the context for a lot of stuff. I just remember some very specific details about the last ending. So, in terms of where we land in the next coming minutes, is still going to be a surprise to me.
Dad.
I really would have expected, like, start of this boss fight, things start branching off, but no, everything's still the same so far.
I don't want this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body.
That's interesting. Yeah, he is saying lines that you can kind of understand, but they're not even what the subtitles say. I noted that for one line last time, but
she wants to see
sounds like that's for multiple of them.
Yonah's been possessed.
This girl loves her father too, as much as I do. She loves him just as much. It's not right that she can't see him. Are you Dad?
Yes, I am. Let's go home.
Like, this part, I really thought there'd be something different by now.
I'm sorry, Dad. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. I love you, Dad.
Because, like, the implication...
I love you.
The implication, I think, is just, like, it's such strong sunlight. We know shades are weakened by sunlight. I think the implication is that, like, yeah, the shade is dead from the sunlight. Which is why Shadowlord goes nuts. Because he knows she's gone forever.
The shade that possessed her is gone.
And I don't know, I just, again, don't remember the context for the last two endings. I really thought things might have branched by now. Did all three of those miss? How could you miss?
Watch over Yonah for me. You want me to
What the fuck? Come on.
understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
I don't know if any of those did damage or if his health bar starts there.
I swore to protect my daughter and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Come on, let's go.
Could you chill for just 1 second? For just 1 second. Ow. See, this is cool. It's cool when we get to sword fight out the ground. Not cool when you get to do your angel shit.
Oh, bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Weiss.
It seems that some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Weiss, I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But Weiss,
Let's
I
go
barely
out
used
of
you
the
this
way.
battle. That's not true. I did a
One
lot of
final
lancing.
task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore to fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn man. You know that, don't you? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Weiss!
Oh, and remember what I told you.
Weiss, you dumbass. Start making sense or you're gonna be sorry. Still get to hear that speech every time I boot up the game. Every time I did some new gardening, a new chunk of gardening by messing with the Xbox timer, had to hear that line again. I love it.
I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Another one where they just flat out tased Liam O'Brien, I'm pretty sure, in the recording booth.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Oh, I didn't notice the music box theme at the very end here. Very sweet. Still same ending, huh? Still no choice in anything so far. Okay, it's not ending B. For a second, I was worried the game would glitch and not pick up on the fact that we did collect all those weapons.
I'm happy for him.
You know, Sunshine, that black scroll has almost completely taken you over.
Yeah, I know.
But goddamn, we had fun, huh? Killing and killing and more killing. What a rush.
Yeah.
Wait, no! It wasn't fun at all! I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand.
This is me when I need to vomit at a party. Just like very casually go, hey guys, I'll see you around, and just
Sorry, Sunshine.
pray you can make it out of the room before things go wrong.
Than you thought.
Stop! Don't treat me this way! I hate it when people are nice to me! I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine!
Huh?
I'm gonna swallow you whole!
One second, Yonah. Something's going on.
Kaine, what is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside me is growing, and I can't stop it. Soon. Real soon. I'm gonna go berserk.
Kentaro Miura's berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore!
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me. Emil is gone, all right? So there's no way anyone can stop me.
I don't think Emil stopped you last time we had to fight you.
Before it comes to that.
Right? Didn't we just beat the shit out of your shade? And then you went back to normal?
Consider it a final request.
Oh, I couldn't tell if those blades were wings, but no. Thought she might be an angel form.
Well, hell, Sunshine! It's not like I can stop it! When gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds! Your memory and mine will be completely overridden!
Kaine!
I need to make sure there's no dialogue I'm missing.
God damn it! There has to be a way! No, I won't do that!
Shit. Too much power.
We didn't come here to watch each other die!
That's okay. I don't think we're both gonna die. It's probably just one of us.
Strong to protect those he loves! Believe in me, Kaine. I'm going to save you! I swear it!
Oh, okay.
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
What the fuck? Yeah, NieR's never heard that voice yet.
It don't matter, so don't ask. Just shut up and listen.
Wait, are you...
I said listen!
I was trying to listen. I didn't realize we were back into combat.
There's a way to save Kaine's life, alright? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
I'll do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die a terrible death.
You want me to believe you?
You're a shade, and I've learned nothing from this experience. Okay, that seems like all the dialogue, so now I shall start... Oh, right, I'm not magic anymore. Shit, completely forgot Weiss is dead. Is Yonah doing okay? I don't know if she's over by the window anymore. I hope she's taking cover. Yeah, I don't think she's over there. Ooh. The flash step, cool there. Yeah, I remember when you were kicking my ass back when we first met. Those were the days.
Very nice. Now, if you want to save your precious...
I don't think you did a really good job in pinning her down. I think that was mostly
There
me.
are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens. Freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers. Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
You're the shade inside Kaine. Why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
Yeah, let's talk. What should I do? End Kaine's life and free her from her burden? Sacrifice her own existence to make Kaine human again? Spoiler alert, these are the two separate endings. So, if I only ever got one ending, there would be a very... It's tough. Having a self-sacrificial thing in video games is really tough because you're asking your character to do something that, like, you're not at any risk of actually doing. So I think it's very easy to play a character who's going to be self-sacrificial, and sometimes the struggle of that decision is hard to communicate. Because, obviously, one of these choices in terms of, like, what's the heroic right thing to do is way better than the other. And it feels weird to be picking this first one. But it's worth noting, I am picking this first one first. And for multiple reasons, we are saving the second one for later. So, for right now, we're going to end Kaine's life and free her from her burden. This scene would not play out the same with the same emotion. Oh, really? Oh, word? We are doing that? Oh. We didn't see lip contact. We can say that was... Maybe he just got tired and his head started to sag. That's what happened.
Can you hear me?
I'm glad we didn't have, like, the crab claw weapon for that scene. That would not have had the same emotional weight.
From within. I felt her pain, her emotions, as if they were my own. And there was so much pain. So when I say she's free now, I want you to believe me. Thanks to you, Kaine has been forgiven and saved. Oh wait, she had a final message for you.
Thank you.
Kaine. We'll always be together.
But not in a romantic way, because I don't think that works well for the story. I think it works better when it's a non-romantic found family. I like the detail that the lunar tear stays behind. That's kind of sweet. That's kind of one last memento from her. I've played Signalis. I've made my feelings very clear on the right thing to do is putting a character out of their misery story. It's just not fun. You know, it's not inherently bad, but when it comes to I mean, it's not really suicide, it's euthanasia. I think those are two separate issues. It is, in both this case and in Signalis' case, it is much more euthanasia rather than suicide. But it's still not a great feeling when the takeaway is like, yeah, this character will be at peace when you kill them. And they want to die, and they won't be at peace until they're dead. I don't know, it just feels a little iffy. I don't know. Also felt weird that, like, Yonah was not even involved in that. Yonah just kind of, I guess, like, saw that people were fighting, hid in the corner, and then just let her dad have a weird moment with that Shade Lady when the Shade Lady was gone. So, yeah, I'll be honest, I completely forgot that was an ending, and it's not my favorite one. My favorite one is yet to come. And, I don't know, I guess you saw what the other choice was. You kind of know what you're going to get out of it, but there's some... the game does a really interesting thing that I think is really, really cool. That was more... Even that ending was kind of not incongruous with the other two, right? Because that one just continues the scene of ending A. So I guess that's really not until ending C and D that things split at all. Even either ending C or ending D seem like they will be able to fit with ending A and B. Ending A and B happen no matter what, which is really interesting. Well, actually that's not entirely true, is it? Well, no, it might be, because ending A, when we see NieR and Yonah, it is very deliberately them from Act 1. It's the prologue version. So the idea of, I may be about to give up my existence, still lets ending A technically happen, which is interesting. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to take this opportunity to start talking over, because now we know exactly what content we have and what content what's going to be new, what's not going to be new. We have seen it all aside from that very last ending. I'm going to be skipping over the cutscenes for the last final run, since we know nothing else changes. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to start talking about the game as a whole, and I kind of brought it up a little bit earlier in terms of this game can finally stop getting in the way of me enjoying it. Because, look, like, 30% of the side quests are, like, solid, fine, normal side quests. They tend to focus on being fetch quests, which is a little tedious, and I wish there had been, like I said, way earlier in the playthrough. More Zelda quests where it's just like, here's a quick thing you can do right here. It's a little mini game that you can do right now. Check it off the list. Side quest done. Almost every side quest involves running to a new location across the other edge of the world map, picking something up, going somewhere else with it. And that can get a little bit tedious. 30% of the side quests are great and have really interesting, cool story content. There were a couple of, again, I love Soma-style decisions where they don't actually affect the future storyline. It's really just, hey, you, the player, have to make a difficult decision, and then you just have to live with it. No one else is going to hunt you down and say you did the wrong thing or the bad thing. You just have to live with it. I guess in some certain circumstances, like with the guy where I told him the truth about what happened at the Eyrie, the implication was he went off and died trying to get revenge. So there are a couple of small details that make you feel, oh, that might have been the right decision or that might have been the wrong decision. But for the most part, it's just make a difficult decision and move on and think about it and deal with it. And I love that. I think that's great. I think it's actually a better way to handle a lot of moral decisions than, say, like, I actually like most Telltale games, but Telltale does have the tendency to, you make a decision, and then if it's not the one the writers wanted, the writers will punish you for it. Not even necessarily, like, characters criticizing the main character, but just, like, the storyline will notably just not be very good, and you can tell, oh, the story meant for me to make a different decision, didn't it? And now they're trying to pick up the pieces from the fact that they let me make a decision they didn't want me to. Alright, so here's the interesting thing. Technically, I want something on the record. We're going to save over file 1 to say that, yeah, we got ending C. I want to see what the stamp looks like. Oh, it's the kind of loading screen icon that appears at the bottom right a couple of times. But we're definitely not going to overwrite this one. Because if I load up this one, I have to play through all of that again. That's another 2.5 hours of everything we just did again. And I don't need that. So we're going to cancel. Exit clear data save screen. Ending D. Your choice in the decision could allow you to view the very last piece of the ending. Hey, I got achievement for thank you. But we are going to hit that start button, continue, and load up file 3 again. And we're going to play through that last sequence one more time. I'm going to pee while I have the chance.